the south side, yeah, that's right. Reppin' Inglewood, got my hustle tight. From Chi-Town streets where the wind goes fierce, built up like steel, can't nobody pierce.
Hey, this your girl D-Love from the South Side, Inglewood for life, Chicago that is. And I'm back. I'm back. I took coffee. I don't normally go, I don't do Uber on Uber. I don't do YouTubing on Sunday. But for Dr. Umar, I will. Because I can't stand a man, a begging man. Ain't a man supposed to take care and do right for the woman? Now that's what I seen my uncles do. So first of all, I always like to give my big ups to the members only crew. I got you. Listen, hello to the subscribers and the people in the bushes and everybody else who comes in. Let's talk about our homeboy, Dr. Umar. And I tell you, I used to watch a Dear World Christian. Oh, if the noise you hear behind me, that's my ice cream. I'm making ice cream tonight. I was like, okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, but I am here. And oh, I need to tell Coffee where he can find me. Yes. So I thought we had a good conversation about Dr. Umar yesterday. I really appreciate when for a long time, I said this last night, I had to give him credit. Dear World Christian, he used to make videos about Dr. Umar. I was like, oh, okay, how cute, how nice, how nice. And I'd be like, oh, I can't. I could not give Dr. Umar any of my energy. It was like a relationship. Hey, Cher, how you doing, boo thing? Talking about Dr. Ruther again tonight. Well, we got to have a part two because as you know, Cher, I don't know if you missed it last night, but our dear friend to the channel, Foxy 2 Roxy, was hilarious last night. She gave us a video. Listen, I said, yeah, you Umar fans, y'all should have known y'all was in trouble when he accidentally showed his room. I was like, oh my God, that's the most embarrassing thing ever. I said, oh, that made make sure that made me make sure my spot was on point and tightened up. Listen, we could have kept going for hours last night talking about him. So she has sent me some more videos about your favorite pro-black broke man. So that's what he is. He broke his hair. Hey, look at that. Not complaining. I know it's a kiki, right? Hello, your favorite hustlers. Favorite hustler. Oh, you got to tell us what your hustle is. Inquiry minds want to know because you might have to give Dr. Umar some of your hustling advice. Especially from what you know about him, you can use what you know about him to help direct his path out of this hole that he is in. Listen, I was watching today and it just came up in my feed, but I love this guy right here. Not like love like that. Hey, we got 10 people in the room. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all ain't got to like me to hit the button. You're here. Do it. And you can stay in the bushes. Okay, so I found this video. I thought it was very educational. And then we're gonna go back to the pettiness, okay? I promise. Because it's definitely petty, Eddie. Oh gosh. I watched it today. Let me find it. Oh, Pocket Watcher. Pocket Watching with JT. Anybody ever watch him? Hey, they've been talking about it all. The Prince of Pan Africa. Oh, lucky he made it only 20 minutes long, which is great. So, but yes, Pocket Watching been on this for a minute, and I have been watching his channel also. Let's see. Hold on. I'm making my ice cream. Okay. Evening hustler. Hustler is in the house. Hey, good evening to the host. And good evening to you, hustler. And I like your name because we don't even know your pronoun. And I got a fly I'm trying to catch. I love the updo hairdo tonight. Yes, baby. I figured for Dr. Umar, I would get cute the best way I could. Tell him to hit me up. Yes, definitely. We're gonna drop it in his DM. He need to hit up your favorite hustlers because he ain't doing a good job. I love his channel. Yeah, I love uh a pocket watcher also. Pocket watching with JT. And he made this video nice, short, and we can get in and we can get out. Just like being in church. We ain't gotta be here all day. But we ain't gonna be here 5 hours again tonight. I promise you that. So again, first of all, thank you, each and every one of you all. You're 13 people in the room. Appreciate you. And if you're here and if this is your first time, thank you for joining this program. And if you haven't, please hit the like button and subscribe. Help get your sister, get her this lovely channel to grow. I appreciate that. That's my PSA. PSA. All right, let's get to Dr. Umar Johnson. That's crazy. You too old for Umar. I do not want that, girl. Just because. See, I just want to see what you know when you get a mature, refined woman. You know what I'm saying? Because he done lost his way, honey. I'm just trying to help him. I got your favorite hustler in here. Help him get his job. And tell me, sometimes you need a woman who gets some of her sugar, honey, iced tea together. So when you fall on your knees, somebody is there to help you, brother. Because you effed up big time. Listen to this. We got to watch Pocket Watcher. Here we go. I think it's hilarious. So if you haven't, please do go to Pocket Watching with JT. Salute. Hmm. Oh, hold on. What you say? Shit, poor thing. He just need he need a slap on his head, and the way he treat his mama, he need to he going to hell. I'm just saying, in the bread basket. Okay, so here, and this is for entertainment purposes only, and I'll definitely give credit to uh the the author of this video in my um description. He's falling on his knees because he's tripping over stuff in that room. Heck, no to the no. That room looked like the room I had when I was 12 years old, and my mama used to make me clean that room up. He a grown ass man living in his mama's um house. And there's nothing wrong with living in your mama's house, but treat her stuff with love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coffee, how you doing? How you doing? I told you I was coming live tonight, Coffee. Going to hell in a handbasket? Yes, he is. Haven't heard that in a minute. Okay, that's why I said that's the mature side. You know what I'm saying? The maturity has brought us here tonight. We what do they call it? After they have services and then the Progressive Missionary Baptist Church, they have like the BTU. This is our BTU tonight. BTU. Oh, that's what I'm gonna have to rename it. BTU. We put him on the altar. All right, let me get to it because I can crack a joke on him all night because I tried to stay away from this brother because I felt he was trying to help the black folks and get them to come to Pan America and come and help the black folks. Yeah, he helped them all right because uh Pocket Watching with JT, he done broke down all the money. And he says, where is the money? Hmm. All right, here we go. Let me see what I got to hit the play button, y'all. Here we go.
For the first time in my life is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifa Tunde and myself, I have never asked the people for $1 in my life.
Quick question. Who is did he say that's his mother Queen Hafute? That's his mama? What is his mama's name? What is his mama government name? Did she know he was changing her name? I bet you that Social Security number check comes in the same name, a government name. Who is? Well, let's repeat this name again. He a begging man.
So I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself.
Ife Tunde. That's your mama. That's your mama. Why didn't you take care of your mama? So he want everybody to take care of his mama. I mean, if you go to get public aid, then everybody can help take care of your mama. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I digressed again.
I have never asked the people for $1 in my life, but right now.
Hold on. How many times have you asked people for money? Let me know. Has he never asked anybody for money? Because first of all, I refuse to follow him. I didn't want to follow him. I don't want to watch him. But I couldn't help it today. Ain't that how he got that money? Didn't he have to ask? Didn't he ask for the money so he can be you E5 Tunde? Tunde. Where did he come up with this name? Out of curiosity. Did they hold the mother up in the sky and say, give me a name for this child or for this woman? Who knows? Sounds like a lie. He need money to take care of his mama. His mama didn't get Social Security, retirement check or something, Medicaid. Oh, that's a big old gigantic fat turd lie. Ooh, hey Creole, how you doing? How you doing? Glad you can join us for part 2. Who's your daddy?
I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank.
This is Pocket Watching with JT.
Hey, Pocket Watchers, we have breaking news that the Prince of Pan-Africanism himself, yes, Dr. Umar Johnson, is claiming that he is broke and he needs your help, your donations.
He say he need your help and your donation, but he's never asked. This is the first time he ever asked y'all for money. You can't make this stuff up.
So that he can pay his own bills. Now, before I give my official Pocket Watcher reaction, I'm going to let the good doctor explain the situation himself.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar.
Why does, let me drop the link. Why does he repeat things 3 times? Oh my God, it drives me nuts. Foxy, I dropped the link. Oh, why do he repeat things 3 times? He got only 2 stars on his head. Yeah, she said he looked like, I was looking at his eyes. I said, has he been doing drugs lately? But I wouldn't put that on nobody unless somebody verify. I don't want to call nobody a drug addict.
Ifatunde Oguntade Intercontinental Ifa.
Hold on.
Self.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa.
What is that? What does this hold on, let me put. What does that remind you of? This your big brother. This your big brother. What's the name of that movie? Do the Right Thing? No. School Days. That sounds like School Days to me. He watched too many movies. Let's see. Hey, Foxy 2 Roxy, thank you for joining today.
Girl, all of this gibberish that comes out of his mouth make me laugh.
Yeah, I'm like, where do they get these names from?
It's an African culture that's overseas in Africa, and they adopted that to try to use as to say that's where we're from, and this is what our culture is, and they trying to put it into the system to say this is what us blacks should be talking and how we should carry ourselves and how we've been colonized and all the bull.
But now my question is, Where did he come up with these names? Ite Tume, what's the my Ife Tuda Day? Where did he come these names?
From Africa, and a lot of those are from Africa, the African descents, in some of the villages, and he's just using that to try to make it seem like he's somebody, from Africa and represented the African culture that we was actually supposedly majority of us are from.
And what is that?
Bull.
I know, because when I looked at my 23andMe, it was like I'm from some everywhere.
Honey, it's bull. It started with Muhammad, and all of that, and then so now they coming with the black culture,
Mm.
from Africa. They're trying to say
Mhm.
we're originally from Africa. All of us, not all of us are from Africa. Yeah, we have to go. If you go back in your history, not every black person is from Africa.
You said they are or they're not.
They're not.
Right.
And but of course, there are some of us that were from Africa, and they did change our names. They're going by Roots, and they're just going from there.
Mm.
Remember in Roots
Okay.
that with Kunta Kinte, he was using his African name, and they kept beating him until he said that his name was Toby. They gave him the
Mhm.
name, so they're trying to use that from Roots. They said that that's not our original names. They gave us the colonial names,
Oh,
and
hold on. You can keep talking. My ice cream is ready. Let me get my ice cream out the
oh,
bowl.
girl, go ahead, get your ice cream, girl, get your ice cream. So that's basically everyone. That's all they're doing is using the African culture, using the Africans' names. Most of them, most of the people here don't even know. If you really go into our culture and you really go into our history and you go back, a lot of us are from Africa, and there are some that are not from Africa. So you cannot say that everybody was from Africa. Some of us was already here in the United States. We was, called Indians. Some of us that was from here are called, England, from England. There are some black people from England. There were some black people in England. You know, that's the thing. They made it seem like all England was white, all Egyptian. The Egyptians are from Africa, but they were just light skinned. And so, you can't sit back and say all of us was from the tribal Africas, part of Africa. And, of course, I would get probably some debate behind that. But if you really do your history and do some research, you'll find out that a lot of people are from Africa, but not the village part of Africa. Some of them are from other parts of Africa. Africa is a big continent, and we have to do our research. And, it's just sad that, he's coming out here and he's using it to grift people, our own people, to get money. And it's bad. It's real bad. And no, we may not know where we're from, but then the tan people don't know where they're from either. Some of them finding out they're from Poland. Some of them find out they're from France. They're not from here. So they would look. We all, if you want to read, now, I hate to say it, but the original descendants that was here is Indians. Everybody came over here to this United States, this continent. Even though white people, they came over. All of us are immigrants. Majority of us are immigrants, except for the Indians. The Mexicans was over here. Even though they want to make you seem like they're immigrants, but really they was from here too. So it was different nationalities already here, and they don't want you to know that. But all this he's doing, Dr. Umar Johnson, is just a whole lot of gibberish to grift people for money. And I'm just so sick of people grifting people to make money instead of going out here getting a regular job and doing like the rest of us are doing. Get a living, go out here. And the thing is, you making all this money, but when you retire and you get to that age where you can't grift no more, what you gonna have to fall back on? You ain't paying no taxes, so you don't have no money to live off of. So now you're gonna be looking for somebody to take care of you, or you're gonna be living off the system. This is what nobody's paying attention. Y'all grifting, but you ain't paying no taxes. So when you get to my age, or to the age it's time to retire, you ain't gonna have no money in the system to get anything. And you talk about the taxes, and they taking the immigrants are taking our taxes. Well, the grifters are taking taxes too, because when they retire, they ain't gonna have nothing to grift off but us, because they ain't got no money to retire off of. Just food for thought. Just food for thought. And it's so sad. It's really, really, really sad that these people have reached out to people, and they're so light-minded. I'm not going to say, yeah, light-minded, to believe the gibberish and to follow. I think mainly is that people wants to look for something. There's no more Malcolm X. There's no more Martin Luther King. There's no more uh, Garvey. There's no more Hammond. I mean, Fred Hammond, or whatever his name was. There's no more black leaders the way that they need to lead. Right now, we really don't have any black leaders that's really standing up for us now. So because of that, we got people that coming out here who wants to be that leader to take Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all of those leaders' places, but they're doing it the wrong way. They're really not looking out for us, they're looking out for themselves. And that's what hurt. So, and then now we got so many different people that's in power that can help us. They're not doing it. Look, I was telling him, I said, he's grifting, but he ain't putting no money into the system. So when he get ready to retire, he ain't gonna have no money to retire off of.
Oh, he gonna be just like his mama.
And that's the thing. So, you know, the name not mentioned. Okay, the money is good, tax free, but then when you get out here and it's time to retire, you ain't gonna have no money to retire off.
Hey, first of all, hello, Dr. Marilyn is in the house. How you doing? Haven't heard from you. Hope all is well with you. Cher has a question. Hey, got a question. Where does the adding the QUA on his this last generation of names come from?
Now that I don't know. That's something I think they made up. I got to Google and look that up for you, share. I just don't. It's so much they done added, and I've been trying to do my research to try to find out where some of these words and names coming from, and some of it is made up. Some of it they making it up or gibbering together, putting it together and making it a word.
What
Some
do
of
they mean? What does it mean? I mean, like I don't know
they
what
don't know
I
what it means.
no, I
They,
was asking because she said adding the QUA like Jaquan or something what do you mean?
yeah, I just don't know. Just like my son, God bless my baby soul. He's lost out here. He was following Dr. Umar. He used to be with his army regime, as they call it. He was part of that. And he was telling me, Mom, you need to listen to him, blah, blah, blah. I don't follow everybody. And I try to teach my son not to follow. But you got some people that
Ah.
followers. You got some that's leaders and you got some followers. And my son is, tired of, of the war, people attacking, this they has positions too supposed to be for safety for us. And so he called himself being with a cause, and now he's finding out that this man done been jipping him. My son now struggling financial because this man had promised him he was going to help him with money on
Mm.
these trips and stuff. He went to Tulsa. He went all these places spending his money. Now my son is in debt, trying to get out of debt because he was following him and they never followed up on what they said. So now my son is upset because he thought he was with a real cause, you know, and kind of find out he wasn't. So now my son is financially struggling. I mean,
Mm.
he's got to a certain area where he's surviving, but he's in the hole. All that money he saved up, he spent following him, thinking it's going to be replaced, and it never happened.
Mm.
And
Okay. Dr. Marilyn said that's incorrect. It is a part of the Santeria religion. This was through history the first religion. He was given his religious name by his Barbolo. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know what his name came from.
I didn't either.
Thank you.
Thank you. I stand
Uh,
corrected.
okay. Thank you. Doctor is in the house. Okay, Cher said it was interesting. Umar stated in his video, I have no digital money.
Digital money mean you what is it? PayPal, all of those, uh our cash apps and all that. When he say he has no digital, he has no money from Cash App, all the different apps. That's it.
But can't you get money from PayPal though? He said send money to PayPal.
Well, he was some of them. Okay. If they lock down the account, you can't get no money.
Right. But he
And
want
then-
people to send the money to PayPal.
Right. Cause see, you got to understand, if you go through PayPal, it's not going to. I mean, it's through PayPal, and it's not like through a regular bank.
Yeah, but they still have to report you to the government when you receive money.
Right. And I think some of his accounts have been closed because of the money.
Okay. Well, let us
That's
keep
why he's
going
trying
on.
to circumvent.
Okay. I get it. Okay, let's see.
Tunde Oguntade, Intercontinental Ifa Tunde,
I will have a hard time remembering these names. No shade.
RB
That,
Jesus, coming to
that's
you
where
live and direct from Philadelphia. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. I have a very important message. I'm only going to keep you about 5 minutes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my
Okay.
continental Africans.
We heard all
Peace
this.
and investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked
Okay.
to get into my account, and if we find,
actually JT breaks
if
it
you
all
want to make a
down.
donation to FDMG, send
Hold
it through
on,
PayPal.
let's go.
Right?
Man, it's a long video.
PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me. Shout out to all my donors. Newark, New Jersey, I'ma see you. Nat Turner, I'ma see you. Mobile, Alabama, I'ma see you. New Orleans, Louisiana, Hurricane Katrina, I'ma see you. Kenya, January, I'ma see you. FDMG is coming. We just got to lay down on floors, brothers and sisters.
okay.
Lay down on floors.
Bitcoin.
And we
Okay.
are trying for
Praise God.
certificate of occupancy. I don't have any money in my pocket because my account is frozen. If you could send a few dollars to Dr. Umar for Apple Pay or PayPal, I would greatly appreciate it. Black Queens forever. Snow Bunnies never. Enjoy your weekend. Leo season forever. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
He's funny. Okay, here's JT.
All right, Pocket Watchers. That is what the good doctor has to say about the situation. He is claiming that both his personal and business bank accounts are frozen, and it is because of his very many haters. Now it's time for the Pocket Watcher conspiracy theory. This is where I use my education and experience as a real financial advisor to come up with an alternative explanation as to why Dr. Umar is where he is today. All right, so now let's go pocket watching. Here we go. I have every single tax return this man and his organization has filed.
First of all, how did he get all his taxes? Anybody can get your taxes?
I don't know. I didn't think you could. I thought you have to, you have to do it yourself. But I guess businesses you can get that information if I guess with the IRS, but I don't know about his personal. But I think as far as businesses you can.
JT is, I believe he's an accountant. So he knows. Hey, and hello to everyone who walked in the room. I hope you are well this Sunday evening. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as we appreciate you being here, even if you're in the bushes.
I was thinking that too, Dr. Marilyn. If it's an account frozen, how you going to get the money? Because I thought that those have to be connected to a banking account.
It has to be connected to an account, not necessarily a bank account. It could be connected to your credit card. It could be all you do is put the information in there. It could be connected to your friend could probably do one for you, and you know what I'm saying?
Right, I get what you're saying. I circumvent everything. Okay.
Mhm. If he has a 5013C, they are public.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, I thought I saw some. Okay, okay, okay.
With the IRS. I have the 2020, 2021,
Ooh,
2022, 2023, and the most recent 2024 tax return.
Dang.
According to each and every tax return for the past 5 years, his organization has collected over $400,000, 405,900.
This video should be about how to lose a bag. Another person loses a bag. Gosh, are there ways with Bitcoin? Yeah, I have Bitcoin, and it's hard to to me. It's hard to add money. But listen, I'm just I ain't I ain't good with it.
you see, I don't do Bitcoin at all. I don't mess with that at all. If it's something that I can't quite understand, I'm not putting my money in anything I'm not going to understand where my money's going. So it's
Oh
best that
yeah.
I stick to what I know and just deal
Hmm.
with what I know.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
saying I'm not telling anybody else not to do it because they may understand it. But when it comes to that part of finances, that's a little above my grade of mine. So I step back, like investments and all of that. I don't like gambling with my money. I
Oh
work
no,
too
I don't need
hard.
to. My son said my son, he put money in it for me. So I'll be like, okay, this is what you want to do. I'm cool with it. But Sherry said, I wonder if the IRS froze his account, and that would make sense, the
You
most
know
sense.
what, Sherry? I would think the same thing if the IRS actually froze his account, because
Mhm.
if he haven't paid any taxes or have not did what he's supposed to do on his taxes in regards to his company, they'll freeze both accounts.
Okay, so Coffee has a question for you, Foxy. He wants to know, did Omar scam your son?
Yes,
Scam. Who's
yes.
Omar?
Umar, talking about him.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he scammed my son. He told him he was what he called himself, the general of this organization or this division of their little army division, and supposed to be for the gun club. And he was general of a district of the gun club. Each gun club had their own sector, and he was supposed to be the general of that sector, and put him in charge, and because he was ex-military. And so because he was ex-military, they put him in charge as the general of that gun club. And he would spend his money. He supposed to reimburse them the money that he spent on travel and everything. And my son did not get reimbursed. And as I know of today, he still not have not got reimbursed. So my son backed off with that. And at the time my son was listening to him, he changed his name to whatever that Tuma, um, gave my granddaughter the last name X and all this other stuff, listening to this man. Now he trying to go through the courts to change her last name back, change her last name correctly. He, never made his legally changed, but he had now it's the AKA. So yeah, my son followed somebody that was grifting. So that's why I said, some people are followers, some people are leaders. I'm not a follower. And my daughter is not a follower, but my son is a follower. So that kind of burnt him. And he's a little upset with himself because now he's in debt.
Oh, Miss Virginia said it could be a lot as well. It takes the IRS a while before they actually freeze accounts, unless it is affecting several people. Uh, Dr. Marilyn, I thought the IRS and the feds are the only one can freeze your account. And no, I know Capital One Bank will do it also.
Wells Fargo will too. Wells
Okay.
Fargo will freeze it in a minute. Bling.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Oh, man, that's unfortunate, Miss Roxy.
Yeah, it really hurt me. And right now, he's getting back on his feet, but
Mhm.
he's all that money that he has saved up
Mm,
is gone. So he has not been able to save any money because he's just got out of the hole after 3 years.
mm. That's why you gotta be careful who you worship.
And he was following him and all this stuff, and telling me to watch and he's listening to him and for all this language he's saying. And I kept telling my son, I said, you might want to do a little more research in him before you follow him. And, of course, with me being an older person and I'm a mother, most boys don't want to listen to the mothers. And he didn't have a father in his, well, he did have a father in his life, but my husband died in 2013. So my son been out here with nobody to truly follow as a idol. So he figured that this man here was showing him the right ways, and how they supposed to treat a woman, how they supposed to do. A woman supposed to be home, raising the children. The man make the money. All that gibberish.
Mhm.
I'm not saying it's wrong. Don't get me wrong. But nowadays, it's going to take two incomes to survive in this society now. And,
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from that, but you got some men out here that still want the woman to stay at home. And they bring, and then, you move from house to house because you can't afford because he's not making enough to keep the bills going. And he don't want you to
Yes.
work. And, that happened with the Muslims.
Mm.
Remember the Muslims, they was coming out of jail and they was telling them they wanted the wives to stay at home. They was out here selling bean pies and all this stuff. And when you found out, they were giving half of their money to Farrakhan.
Mhm.
Half of the money they were making, and a lot of people, their marriages split up, their relationships split up because the people didn't have nowhere to stay because they couldn't pay their rent because most of the money was going to Farrakhan. So,
Hey, Prima Donna Bridges.
so that
Uh,
happened then. So now this man is coming out, supposed to be like Farrakhan, because Farrakhan's
mhm.
old now. So he's supposed to be the new Farrakhan, from what I'm getting to understanding. He's supposed to be like the new Farrakhan.
Oh,
So
well, everybody in the chat sends out hugs to you and your son.
yeah, and it hurt me, and that's why I dug into him and did more research on him because I wanted him to be exposed to the guy he is, because
Mhm.
he's really has a lot of young men, lot of our young black men listen to his foolishness, and he's grifting these young men.
Yes, real quickly, Prima Donna, how you doing? She was in banking, and so Prima Donna, if you have any expertise about this, like freezing of the accounts and how that works, let us know. She worked
Yeah,
in banking for years.
right.
Okay.
And so
Okay,
that
so
that's what happened with my son. It's not only him; it's a lot of our young men that are following him because they're looking for a leader. They're looking for somebody to help give them directions out here in this society. And we sorry, the point is they're getting the wrong directions. And that's the problem.
okay.
Just like
Let's go.
Dudu. Dudu got a lot of people following him that's, wrong
Oh no,
direction.
I don't even want to discuss him today.
No,
Not
but
today.
I'm just saying that, people are following people for the
Mm-hmm.
wrong
For the
they
wrong
need,
reasons.
and they
Yeah.
want a leader, and the problem is they're following the wrong leaders. And sometimes you got to, do your research on a
You
person.
said
And
for
oh my God, you
oh,
said fuck.
yeah.
She said I'm
Okay.
deep, deep, deep down the rabbit hole on Farrakhan and Scientology.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
try. Yeah, share. Yeah,
Mhm.
he was following. Look, my son was getting ready to follow him for a while, and thank God he turned away from that. And I was like, thank you, Jesus, because
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Hello, Dorian Gray. How you doing? Glad you can join. I can tell you the first time and glad you are
yes,
here. If you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe button. What you
yeah,
say?
he has been lying for years. I've been doing research, and finally, my son had to go. I hated that my son had to go into financial debt to finally see it.
Mm. Dr. Marilyn asked, did Pocket Watcher say what his thoughts happened to the accounts? Yeah, he's gonna at the end, you will be able to hear what he says about it.
And $13
Oh.
in donations. Now, here's the thing that's a little bit odd. 2 out of the 5 years, this man is claiming
she just
that he collected absolutely no money in donations. So in 2020, this man claims he did not collect 1 penny in donations. And in 2022, this man is claiming he accepted or collected absolutely no money in donations. Now that seems extremely odd for a man who posts videos online like this.
Donations. 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 Gifts. Gifts. Gifts.
Oh, gift cards.
More gifts. More gifts.
It's extremely hard to.
What the hell? He in his car. And
I'm sorry.
yeah, Prima Donna, real question. I don't know if you know about Dr. Umar Johnson. He said that his bank account was frozen, and he said somebody tried to fraudulent activities, so they froze all of his accounts. What is the process of that? Was it really the bank, or do you think it's the IRS? What's your humble opinion? He just said it. He just stupid. He's stupid. He's listen, what year was that video? Because the months he said he did not receive any donations, it better not be in one of these, the ones he
Wait
put
a minute.
zero down
Okay.
for.
Is it me that 2020 didn't we get those on them checks during that time frame? Maybe I missed some. You know, PP
Well, now
loans was out
everybody
there.
didn't receive it though. Everybody didn't receive
Yeah,
it.
but it kind of suspect with him.
Like I got the first one, but I didn't get the second one, so I had to file it on my taxes.
It was just a little suspect with him.
Mhm.
And if he's got an organization, most of the people that got organization stuff like that was applying for the PPP loans.
Mhm.
So Regina said, "Yeah, I saw that too."
COVID
Yeah.
started, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they was giving out money at that time. Kind of,
He better not got no PPP loan. He really going down.
Now that might be, that's just, allegedly that might be a possibility.
Yeah, you're right.
And the reason why the account might be frozen. I'm just saying a possibility.
Oh, Miss Virginia said, remember, if you own a business, you had to prove that you were affected by COVID.
All right. And with him, the way he kind of acting, that's why I said this kind of little suspect. That's why I'm with that man.
Yeah. JT, pocket watching.
Believe that this man was able to go a full year, 365 straight days without getting 1 penny in a donation for tax year 2020 and for tax year 2022. All right, now let's dig into the expenses. Where is the money going? Now, according to his financial reports, he is claiming that over a 5-year period, he spent a total of $71,412 in expenses. Now, that sounds good if you're trying to make money, but the problem is this. Over that 5-year period, he is claiming that every one of those dollars was spent in only one tax year, 2021. So you're telling me in 2020, 2022.
Prima Donna said, sounds like a lot. Banks won't freeze an account that doesn't have unusual activities. So thank you, Prima Donna. She worked for the bank for years.
2023 and 2024, you spent absolutely nothing in business expenses. So no utilities, no repairs, nothing in 4 out of the 5 years of the organization. In your words, that sounds a little bit.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Another thing that seems a bit odd is the fact that over that 5-year period, each and every year, Dr. Umar Johnson is described as the executive director of the organization and claims that he works 60-hour weeks every single week.
This fool works 60 hours weeks and never took a paycheck.
Okay.
Is everything he running is through the donations? Like how you pay your light bill, your own home, personal home, your car note is probably under the business.
Well,
Your food.
that ain't what his ex-girlfriend said. And we saw the room.
That was crazy.
So
That
we
was
saw the
crazy.
room. They didn't
That
show the
is
house, it showed the room.
right. And that was by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh. That was a key for sure.
Out of the year over a 5-year period, but yet he claims absolutely nothing in compensation. He gets paid nothing for all that hard work. All right, so now let's dive deep into these numbers and see what the story says. So based on the information provided by Dr. Umar and his tax filings, FDMG had a cash balance at the beginning of 2020 in the amount of $518,048. Pretty good. Over $500,000 in cash at the beginning of 2020. But by the end of 2024, its cash balance was $56,162. So that means during that 5-year period, the cash of this organization decreased by $461,886.
And I'm sure he bought the building for that price. That's why it decreased so.
Now he was going on all those trips from different city to different city to protest and spending hotel accommodations and all this stuff. Because he was in Tulsa, he was over in Atlanta, Georgia, during 2020, 2021. Because I'm not sure when Floyd was unalive, but he was protesting during that time frame. He was spending money. He was going to other places spending money. So you think about hotel accommodation, food. You got your certain people that you have with you, your little entourage. You know, paying for their expenses, their hotel accommodation. So yeah, I can see that amount of money being spent in that length of time.
But it seemed like the donations still will be coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like he still should be getting some money coming in. I don't know. That's me just talking.
No, you are absolutely right. Now, there's some donations coming in, but he ain't claiming it for whatever reason at that time. That's
Mm.
why he said it's suspect. Kind of like, And he was bailing people out of jail too. From
Oh.
some of them protests. 'Cause my son got locked up in North Carolina from protesting during George Floyd protesting in the Charlotte area unalive. It wasn't Charlotte, but it was another one of those towns uh, adjacent to Charlotte. And my son, they waited until the protest was over with, and when they went to go back to their cars, they arrested everybody, and they
Mm.
had to pay to get them out. My son, I know his people paid for them to get out
Mhm.
that year. So I'm not sure. That's one I do know accountable for his money, some of the money to pay for them to get out of there and for them to go back to court. They had to pay the court costs for all of them. So it was like 15 or 20 of them that he had to pay that money out.
Oh, and Dr. Marilyn said, I admit I do follow Umar and have met him several times in person, and he has read some of my articles I've written. So I'm a little disappointed this is coming out. Well,
And
Yeah.
sometimes you don't know a person till you really dig into what's going on. And me, I was like, I was trying to have an open mind with what my son was presenting with me, but
Mhm.
things just didn't add up quite. You know, I guess I'm a little suspect because like I said, I worked in security and I worked in the federal government for so many years, and you'd be surprised all the different schemes and scams that go out here that the federal government has investigated in. And
Mm.
so it makes you a little weary when everybody say, "Oh, well, I'm raising money for this," and I'm like, "Really? Let me do a little investigating on what's really going on." So I'm a little leery of giving out my money now because of me being in that system for so many years.
Okay. Sharon said, but he learned real quick how to get paid through different apps, not through his bank. That's true. A grift will always surprise you. Now, I don't know how do we take this. Mr. Good Guy said black women supporting that dude is crazy.
And not only, well, he doesn't he says that, but as he called them, what he called them, the white bunnies or some
Yeah, white bunnies.
whatever he called them bunnies, they
Yeah.
donate too. So I don't care how he sit back and spin it and says us, it's the white ones too. So he found that out too. And some of the
Yeah.
people backed off of him because of that.
Okay. Interesting. Let's
It gets worse because we actually have to do the math on the profit and loss of each year. Based on the information that's provided in the tax returns, the organization actually had a positive cash flow
oh,
of
shoot.
$330,501.
Hey, he said he had a profit, $330,000, $501. So he did have a profit. So can't deny him on that. The hustle is real. That's all I can say. The hustle is real. But I found out a lot of people, once you really get deep and down or get to know them, really get to know them, you find out a lot of things. And because of my son, I got to know him a little more deeper than just meeting him. I got a little more insight because he was up under him a lot. My son was also up on one of his part of his entourage too, as far as his protection. Every time he go to a meeting, or go do a press conference, my son was in the back. Oh, that was something else. I forgot. My son was also in the background when he go to do Snow Bunny's right. When he goes to do a press conference or he go to talk in regards to the cause that he's fighting for, my son was also part of his entourage as his security. So that's how I know more about him in depth than just meeting him.
Mm, okay. Wow, interesting.
And with him being
Hey,
his
go
security
ahead.
guard, he's supposed to have reimbursed him for any expenditures for him being there. And that was another reason why he didn't get the money.
Okay, real quickly, if you have walked in this room and you are listening to this great, beautiful Roxy Too Foxy and listen to this about Dr. Umar, if you can you please hit that like button? It's 14 people in here. Don't I know you're not all sitting here being nosy with eating your popcorn. We having real talk, real conversation. Be respectful when you come in the house. Hit that like button. All right, I'm listening. Oh, she said she never seen him do a press conference. Oh. Why are we talking about this foolery of a man? We can talk about real life topics. Well, coffee today. This is part two, and that's why this is my show, and I'm going to do today, and tomorrow
And
we can do the topic.
well, Godfrey, you got to look at he is part of the real world. He's out here, getting money from people, and this is part of the real world. Right now,
Right.
there are people out here grifting, getting money any
Mhm.
way means necessary. And this is just bringing awareness in regards to, be careful where you give your money to. Do some
And
research.
and really, if you think about it, if we don't talk about it, it continues to go on and on. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, because it's not happening to us, we shouldn't talk about it. Maybe that's our problem in our community.
And that's it. That is our problem. We don't talk about it. Remember when we was growing up, a lot of us, what goes on in my house, stay in my house. And certain things needed to been coming out that was in the house that was, not good. But now it spreads out into the society. What goes on in my
Mhm.
neighborhood, stay in my neighborhood. What goes on in my
My
state,
house
stay in.
there.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's that mentality that you still doing the same thing. You can see somebody getting abused and taken advantage of. Well, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's their business. And move on. And these people don't know any better that you might can help them or give them make them do a little more thinking.
Hey, mama, I appreciate that. Hey, mama, say hit the like. No popcorn though. Coffee said, okay. Also, mama said, there the TV hives. You another like go to Roku. Okay.
Ruku.
Roku.
Ruku.
That means the organization made money over that 5-year period. So when we actually run the numbers, that's a discrepancy of actually over $792,000. But we were able to dig in to the numbers and see where some of that money went. Well, based on the information, in 2020, that is the year where the real estate of the organization was purchased. Now, I'm giving him saying that he spent $436,996 on the real estate. That may not be the true number, but that's what he claims the property is worth. So I'm going to give him that as a cash deduction. Now, he also claims that he paid off $54,361 worth of debt. So that is also a deduction from the cash balances. And he also claims that he was able to invest $141,278. So we still have a discrepancy of almost $160,000. So where did this money go? So we have Dr. Umar Johnson claiming that both his personal and business bank accounts have been frozen due to the evil and jealous acts of his haters. But as another option, we have the pocket watcher conspiracy theory that could say, listen, maybe the IRS and other government agencies are looking at these tax returns that have crazy inconsistencies of money coming in and money going out, and they put a hold on the account because they have the same questions that the pocket watcher has. Where is the money going? If
Ding,
you're
ding, ding,
working
ding, ding.
60-hour weeks, why are you not getting paid? How can you have multiple years where you claim you had absolutely no money in donations, but at the same time, you claim that you have multiple years and absolutely no money in expenses? Maybe, just maybe, it's not your haters who has your financial situation in trouble. Maybe it's your own inability to properly report the inflow and outflow of cash for the organization. And for those of you who are unaware, both the state of Pennsylvania and the Internal Revenue Service has already put Dr. Umar Johnson and his academy on notice that he is unable to collect funds as a nonprofit organization because of his lack of transparency and providing the financial information they requested. Thanks for watching Pocket Watching with JT. We are going to stay.
Yes, if ever you have a chance, please go to uh, Pocket Watching with JT. He's been talking about this for months, and I just happened to see an update on this today, and I'll put that in the description below.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Well,
there you go. Look at this city of Harvey. Comptroller coming at them because their money was inconsistent. Dalton, their money was inconsistent. They put a freeze on their money. They're coming from the state. They started garnishing their money. After a while, when taxes start coming up, they start garnishing or put a freeze on it, I guess, to stop it from coming through till they can find out really what's going on or how they going. He make an agreement for a certain amount of money to be garnished. Sometimes I guess sometimes they do that to get their attention.
I totally agree with you. Let's see. Okay, Coffee said, no offense, we have a president. Okay, we've done that and more grifting than Umar. Yeah, well, there's a lot of people out here who are doing it. I would say in the Black community, we fall for scams often due to hope. All of these get rich scams, life coaches, seminars, etc. We do it to each other, unfortunately.
You're right, Dr. Marilyn. You are absolutely right.
Mama said his account was not frozen recently. He lied. He paid the CNA rent, a hotel room, and called Uber to get them both home. Now, how can that be possible? All this happened once he was home. That's a good question. I didn't know he had got an Uber. Well, I mean, if you have a gift card, I saw a gift card up in that when he was doing the money dance. Coffee said.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I was just grunting like,
Mm. Uh, Prima Donna said, "Coffee, no lies detected when it comes to 45 and 47." Dr. Marilyn, instead of working hard, going to college or a trade school, we want to take the easy way out. That is a true fact.
true.
Miss Regina. Hey, Miss Regina. Maryland, scams are in all communities. I see them targeting all kinds of folks here in Georgia. We have warnings out every day. Yeah, I heard Georgia was the scam state. No shade. Dr. Marilyn Wells said, yes,
North
well said.
Carolina was too. North Carolina had a lot of
Really?
scammers. Yes. When I lived in
Mm,
Charlotte, man, do you know how many scams? And I was working for different companies. And you know how many scams are in? People are actually getting jobs in North Carolina to scam people. They get
mm,
paid to call and scam you.
mm.
And I'm like, y'all don't have no conscience. They say, hey, I got to pay my bills.
Gotta pay the bills.
So I'm like, okay, I just shut up. I can't work for a company like that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's probably the only people who would hire them. Sometimes I don't know. Listen, I watched what was that 60 Minutes? This was years ago, but I saw it popped up recently. People in Mexico are calling you to do some to get services for different things. So you don't know where these people are coming from.
I'm going to give you an example of a real scam. Okay. I found out I work for a pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical companies, you can get medication if you're in a donut hole with your insurance. Because when you're in the donut hole, the insurance no longer pay for your medication. It goes back to 100%. If it
Hmm.
goes back to 100%, you could call the pharmaceutical company, see if they have patient assistance, and they would give you that free medication if you qualify within the guidelines, your financial guidelines. You can
Hmm.
get free medication to your insurance kick back in. Do you know that there are places out here telling people you can't get your medication unless you go through us and charge them
Um,
50 to $75? And if the people don't have the money because of whatever comes up, they don't get their medication.
mm,
And that's a scam. They could get it, they could call the pharmaceutical company and get it straight up. But they'll go around door to door, and they're mainly the ones that's seniors, and get them to think that they cannot get their medication unless they go through them. They have the connections, all this stuff. Have those people pay them $50 to $75. Some of them $100, depends on the companies. And they
mm,
could get it, we could give it for, our process, the application is for them to get it for free. And it was pissing me off because these people were sitting back crying and on the phone, and they really needed these diabetic medications, and they were qualified for the free medication, and these people was charging them money for free medication.
mm. That's why I say sometimes, and I mean it even from the situation that's going around where I live is a big whatever mess going on. Like sometimes where the people's kids at? Like some of the stuff happening to seniors, where's your children to help step in? I'm just saying the ones who do.
Right. Well, a lot of them,
Because
a lot of some of these seniors, they don't. I know a gentleman that lives in my building. His children want him to come and stay with them so they can help him and support him because he's not taking his medication the right way or he's not remembering to take his medication the right way. They
mhm.
want him to come there, but a lot of them don't want their children telling them what to do. And a
No,
lot
I
of times,
understand that, but like I can see like why they don't like. Okay, you don't because it's what I know and what I have realized dealing with certain situations in my life, it's important for them to have the independence. So you don't cross the line of independence, but you still put in perimeters, certain things to keep them as best safe, like putting a scam alert on their phone or put something on the phone so scammers can't get through if possible. I'm just saying for people who love their mothers and father, I wish that more would have been
right,
done.
that's just like my uncle. His children was fussing at him, talking to him at him instead of talking to him. So they asked me to see if I could help. So I went and got everything set up, documentation, where they can't just come in and just do what they want to do medically or anything, financially or medically. Then I talked to his oldest son. He's dealing with his banking account. He's making sure they can't come in and scam and do anything with his banking account. I dealt with his medical. He dealt with the finances. And we worked together to make sure he was, covered. But it's sometimes how the children talk to those parents and they talk at them and the parents like you telling me trying to tell me what to do. I'm grown. I'm your mother. I'm your father. And so the children back off. And when they back off, they targets.
Mm. Miss Regina said we fall for it because some of us are still 400 years behind in this game of real life monopoly. Mama, yes, because he said he doesn't sleep with women at his mama's house. He rented a room for them.
Yeah, mama, I
Oh,
heard that. I heard that bahookie too. But
what
the
the?
girlfriend said she was in his house. She described his house. So I mean,
Oh,
the one that I showed you a
y-
couple of clips from her last night. Yeah, that's the one. She got quite a few clips on him.
yeah. I gotta go watch her tonight. We got to get to that. Oh, Mama said I also think before this woman who took care of his mother came, he threw stuff in the school to pretend to clean and call it vandalism. Go match up the big black back TV in the camera. Flip by mistake.
Yeah, we saw
Oh,
that. That was the one. Remember we flipped the. Remember he flipped the camera. We saw
yeah.
last night where we saw his room, but also that there has been talk about the damage that's supposed to been for that school to try to get insurance money.
Insurance.
The
Mm.
damage all of a sudden happened to his school. Now this school bill's been done what 6 years now, 5 years. All of a sudden now it got damaged when it's that close. Okay, suspect.
Mm. Merely, I've watched. She said, "Has anyone ever watched these romantic scams on YouTube? Most are from Nigerian. I have seen like
Hmm.
marry one. Uh, yes. Some of the Miss Virginia says some of the medication is more expensive with insurance because they know they can bill the insurance company more without questions.
And
And
you're
it's a
right. And you're
mhm,
right. They build, they do build the insurance, but with me working for them and actually being in there where I was processing the applications for the insurance, a lot of times you have good insurance, but it still costs more with the insurance. Depends on the type of insurance you have. And it varies with the insurance. If you got insurance that's not going to cover certain medications, then yeah, it's going to cost you. Then you got some that do cover a big majority of them, but they have made a contract with the pharmaceutical companies. See,
Yeah, with medication, they have different levels. Some certain medication level, I think it's categories of levels. I'm not sure.
right,
I
it
can't.
is. It is. It's categories or levels of the
Mm-hmm.
medication that the insurance will cover. They're just
Yes.
like certain procedures. Certain procedures are
Mm-hmm.
covered under insurance, certain ones are not. It's the
Mm-hmm.
contract. The pharmaceutical companies have contract with certain insurance company. If they have an insurance company, they know that's going to pay like they're supposed to. They'll start making deals and do contracts with them that sometimes your insurance is cheaper. The medication cheaper. Then you got those that got is a contract with them, but they don't want to pay the money like they're supposed to. So the price is going to be higher.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you
There
know,
comes a time when it gets dangerous, though. Yeah, but I remember, like, you can go to CVS if you run out of your medication. They'll sometimes do a one time refill for you. They're not gonna feel it. They might do maybe a month, maybe 7 days. Dr. Marilyn said, I'm familiar with the Patient Assistant Program, PA program.
hmm
Uh, okay, I saw my walk in. I wonder why they didn't do this for the mom, a 7 who needed money, who died recently, Kiera Campbell. What was that?
well, depends on if they filled it out, if they submitted it. Sometimes people say they did it, they went for patient assistance, and depends on the pharmaceutical companies too. Not all of them honor the. That's why you have to go in and research. It's called. I tell everybody go to drugs.com. Drugs.com. Go in there. Once you go in there, type in the medication. It has to be. It can't be. It has to be the actual medication. Like your Lantus, it can't be the generic. It has to be the actual brand that they produce. Go down, go type it in, find out who the pharmaceutical company is, and then go into the pharmaceutical and see if they offer patient assistance. If they do not offer patient assistance, then they're not going to cover it. Now, if they already getting generic, they're not going to give you patient assistance for generic medication. If the doctor is prescribing generic medication, they're not going to give you patient assistance for that because they feel that the generic is already cheaper than their regular prices. They're only going to honor the actual medication that their company make.
Hey, Cheryl. Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I said with Lantus, Lantus is that pharmaceutical actual medication. But if you get the generic brand of that, that's out of their scope. They don't have no control over the prices of that.
And how does that go again? Medication has a brand name, uh, a prescription name, and it's one more. I can't remember
Generic,
what it. No, it's no like was like Baxter, but there's a generic brand and there's 3 levels to the medication. It has 3 names for a medication that goes through.
right? It does. And see, you have to do the patient assistance through the pharmaceutical only covers the brand name.
Mm.
It does not do the other two. It only does their brand. They cover you for their brand only. You can have a job and have insurance. If you under a certain pay scale, you can still get assistance. You may not pay as much, but you can still get cheaper. Like, you might not have prescription ins- you know, prescription cover. If you make a certain amount of money, you can still get assistance from the pharmaceutical company directly and get a cheaper price. So
Yeah, but
sometimes
I'm gonna
it's good
say this
to do that too.
because this is the beginning. Uh, Open enrollment is coming soon, so it's always best to whatever insurance you're going to take, contact the insurance company and see do they cover your medication and
Right.
which one.
And that's a good thing too. And I tell people too to check that out. If your insurance does not cover it, get in contact with the pharmaceutical company. Go online to drugs.com, look at to see if that's it's a generic or it's a brand name. It's a brand name.
Mhm.
Put in your application, have your doctor to sign off on it, fax it in to the pharmaceutical company. They see if you are within the poverty level or whatever level they
Uh,
have rated at without your family members and everything, and they would cover it for free. If they don't
mm.
cover it for free, they would give you a reduced price too. Depends on your financial level. So,
Or they give you a coupon.
right, they do all three of those. So you can get help. It's just that a lot of people don't know these things. And they only go by what oh, I ain't got no insurance. Okay, get in contact with the pharmaceutical company.
Mhm. Let me read some of these. Mama said, "Amen to that." It's nice when a group is helping because one person lording over things is getting messy. Definitely. That woman is lovely with the purple hair. I believe her. I definitely believe that his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Umar school. He's 12 years of oh gosh. Okay, I feel you. Oh, I should say hello, hello. I would say Nugas. Nigas? Nugas? I mean not. Hey, prima donna, a Nigerian have internet cafe to use for scamming. Then you
Yep,
have to
they
worry
do.
about me. Mama, Nigeria has schools for scammers. It's big business. Mm. Hey, Cheryl Day. Cheryl been working all day driving. She said, I
Uh,
miss you. Just woke up. Hey, Cheryl. Let's see. Miss Regina at Dr. Marilyn. I'm sure it would have helped her, but they said she died from congested heart failure. Oh, it's about the young girl with the 7 kids. I need to figure I don't even know anything about that. So I'm behind on that. I thank God I don't take one med and none are needed. To God be the glory, and you do keep doing what you're doing. Oh yeah, y'all been watching. I haven't been missing out. Mama, I want to be like you. Medication free one day. Heck it to the yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow, was literally dead before. Because yeah, I'm not even gonna change the subject. Go here. I want to stick to Dr. Umar. Okay. So now I need to okay. You can go ahead, Miss Roxy. I'm going to find a video that you sent me.
yeah, so it's a lot the scammers out here. And like I said, there's a lot of people, like you said, Dr. Doctor, that there's some things out here that they could get for free. And there are scammers that's trying to make these people feel like you can't get that stuff for free unless you go through them and charge them money. And so, he's doing his scamming his way, they doing scamming their way. And they got a call center to do that. They actually have a call center to scam these people out of money for free medication. And that bothered me. You know, I'm like, how bad would they go? Or how deep would they go to scam people out of money? And it's sad. Like they say, Nigeria got there's a lot of these countries, they got people that they hire to do this. Yeah, I do too. I get scam calls every day. I put a block on them, delete them out of my phone. So it ring one time and then I just block them. I mean, take them out of my phone. But it happens, and especially if you apply for a job. Oh my God, if you apply for a job, you get all these scam calls. Where I see here, or if you're looking for a place to live, where I see here, do you apply for a house? Um, I said apartment, not a house. But that are they if you apply for car insurance? Now everybody in their son calling about insurance. Never heard of their name, never heard of the company, but they want you to get insurance. Do that sound good to you? Even if you ain't got a car, they ask you, do you want the insurance? They'll call you about car insurance. You ain't even got a car. I always tell them it doesn't cover Metro. I said,
That's
because I
interesting.
ride the bus and the train.
Cheryl said, I got a scam call from my own phone yesterday. Mama Grill, I answer my own phone when I don't recognize. I don't answer the number. This line is recorded. I hear click. Yes, that is hilarious. I got the video up.
Okay.
Weird. I'm moving slow. We was listening to this yesterday. I said,
Yeah, she got
make you
quite a
want to
few.
clutch your pearls.
She got quite a few
Okay.
videos.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Keeps me and your bitch ass at war. So,
Oh, this is what we was watching yesterday.
Mr. Cointel Pro is after me. I'm being investigated by IRS, FBI, DEA, CIA. You decided to let a girl go down on you, slob your shango, gummy your shango, and you decide to put that woman in a space with your mother. Precious, precious mother. That's what you wanted to run with. You had from July the 4th to come up with something. And that's what the fuck you want to go live and run with?
Hey, do you think she can go to toe with Tia Campbell? What's a Tia? What's Rick baby mama name?
Hmm.
I said, do you think she can go with toe with Tia, Rick? What's his name? Rick? You know, Rick. What's the rapper name?
Oh, I
Fat
know who you're
Boy.
talking. I think she can go
Gosh.
toe and toe with him. I think they can go toe and toe.
I think she could. Gosh. What's his name? Is Rick? Oh God, give me a minute. Rick Ross.
Y'all need to go and check out Linen Honor.
Linen Honor.
I got a video on there. I let everything go.
Ooh.
We gave the receipts. That's why he's on IG Live going off, talking about some hot cat. Now, here's my position on this. If I need somebody to take care of my mother, one thing, I'm not going to get somebody that I just met, I barely know. And I'm not going to get the one person, as this being a female, that don't know how to properly wash their ass.
Oh, Lemon Honor.
So that's all lies. He chose me probably because I am the cleanest motherfucker he's been with. And it's funny, he put it in a text. He told me that I'm the one that is getting his mother's ass.
Hey, Cher, I like her hair like this. I probably couldn't wear it, but she wears it well.
Healed because this fucker has left her in piss and feces, either him or the AIDS. But he said he takes on whatever the AIDS do. So you've been leaving this woman in piss and shit while you run around the world.
You know, that broke my heart right there. That broke my heart. Like, the person you
Yeah,
think who would have taken care of you when you get that age and you let them sit and piss and and that's all
yeah.
and you just living your best life.
Mm-hmm.
That's karma.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Pastor Bussy. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Did you
So
know
this is
that?
Pastor Boosie.
AKA Lemon Honor. That's what I guess they're on Instagram as.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking.
Oh, she was on Storm
For
Monroe.
what? She doesn't leave the home. She needs to see a doctor. You said social services has been out there twice. You swear it's me hacking your Instagram. You swear it's me that stole your rental car keys. You swear it's me that stole your tea container. Y'all, he got a tea container the size of my.
And first of all, you know, I don't know if he knows this or not. You messing with them seniors, you neglect them seniors, you can get in very big trouble for that.
Yes, very much so.
Listen, that made me nervous. Make sure I was on my P's and Q's because I wasn't going to jail for that. He does these little skits. Oh, he's so talented. He say on Umar. He stay on. Oh, he stay on Umar. Oh, okay. Gotta get there. Oh, thank you.
Bridge nothing but tea, and I just got rid of it. He swears I'm the one that stole his sink stoppers. This is funny, but I'm not lying.
Sink
this is how
stoppers?
drug addicts and maniacs that go manic act. I'm the reason for everything. Now I done took off with FDMG's banking statements. I probably stole the blueprints to FDMG too late. This motherfucker tell it. I'm not a health aide. He knew that. He knows where I work. I have to be sworn in where I work. I've touched $1 billion worth of accounts. Why the fuck would I fuck with FDMG paperwork? But you've been caught with an FBI file. So are you an informant? We shall see. You threatened my 20-year-old son. You doxed my 16-year-old son. He's a minor. And you want to come to me about HIPAA. I'm not a healthcare professional.
Right.
I never told you I was. So what fucking dizzy ass attorneys have you been talking to? And here's the other problem with this. You got an attorney for Utah. You got an attorney for my city, but you don't have an attorney to go and get your child.
Oh,
you ain't got no fight in you for that.
Is it a little kid?
No, that's the daughter that was talking last night.
Oh, the big girl. Okay.
He has some other children that I can't find the video for that. I don't know if they took them down or not, but at one time they was showing a young lady that was on Facebook. There was one of the other ladies that he dealt with that was showing his kids and some other things about him, and I think she took her page down because they couldn't find it. But yeah, she was getting all the business on him.
Hey, Miss Virginia, you are so right. HIPAA was the worst thing some of us could have heard. We use it for everything. They'd be like, I'm going to call HIPAA on you. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. I'm like, these people they use that word like it's a 4-letter word.
Look, that's just like you calling the alphabet people.
I'm
gonna call the alphabet boys on you. I'm gonna call the other alphabets and the other alphabets. Okay, whatever. Give it your best shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think before you speak?
I like her nails.
It just gets worse and worse with you, and this is why I left your ass alone. I stopped fucking with him. Let me explain to y'all why. Because he's a crash out. Because he's a liability. For anything that I have built, I am not going to take a loss for this motherfucker. I have never publicly aligned myself with Umar Johnson and had chances to do it. I've done events. We were supposed to do a boot camp. I've never tried to align myself with him. He wanted to go out to dinner when he came back from Atlanta. I declined. He wanted to take me to Africa. I'll go by myself.
I know that's right.
Everything has come from him. I have not given or promised any damn thing. I'm the one with all the goddamn receipts.
That's terrible.
And he lives.
Wow, that's sad. She's giving all the tea. I know the other one that was on Facebook, she was giving all the tea. And now I can't find her, but I had her in my lineup one time just to see if she had any updates on him. And there's another one that was giving out the tea, and she was doing it on Facebook. And now I can't find her. I think she took her page down. But yeah, she was giving all the tea. Whatever reason, he might have doxed her and she took her page down, or she got harassed and she took whatever the reason she took it, she was giving all the tea on him. So both of them count. When I looked at it, both of them kind of sounded like it, what they were saying. So, most likely it's true, and it's sad. It is so sad that you know the girl that from Facebook and this one, it sounded a lot alike when they was giving out the tea. She was saying a lot of things that she's saying about him. So it's like, okay, seems like it might be true.
In a fucking house he hoards. It's so nasty in that house he refused to clean. And the only damn thing that he could focus on, since all of this shit.
Wait, so if his house that nasty, why they having sex with him?
That part.
I just want to know. Somebody once told me, if your house ain't clean, that means your body ain't clean.
Definitely that part.
Yeah, because she definitely looked like she's clean and she put herself together. Where Umar probably sniffed his clothes. Oh, no values. Because if I go in your house look like that, I'd be like, oh no.
I
But I
met
haven't
this
ever been in
guy.
a. Huh?
I've been in a house. I met this guy. He was he worked with me in the government, and believe it or not, he was worked in the same kind of field I was working in the federal government. And he took me out to eat. We had a nice time. Went to a nice restaurant, and we just going over to his house, drink some wine. Walked in his house. I stopped at the door. He's like, "Come on in." I'm like, "I don't even know if I want to walk in here." It was so much dust
Or hoarder.
and dirt and
Mm.
cluster of stuff. I mean, when I say cluster of stuff, I mean it was
Oh.
filthy. And I'm like, oh my God. Let me tell you how filthy it was. When I walked in, I stood, you know how you scan a house? And look, it was a one-bedroom apartment. And it has like a bar in between the kitchen and the living room with that little open space bar you could look through from the kitchen to the living room. He
Mm-hmm.
had a hamburger up there that was so hard that you could have thrown in and knocked somebody out with it. That tell you how long that hamburger been sitting
Oh.
up there in the wrapper paper. When he was taking it down, you could hear it when he got in the trash can and it said, "Don't."
Oh, okay. Oh, Mama said Cheryl, his daughter, was on live urinating in a bleach bottle outside and filmed it. Oh my, what's going on with her? She needs help. She need unknown low. What's up, girl? They said he didn't know how to buy cleaning supply. How you gonna have a school if you don't know how to clean? Who
That part.
raised these people? You right. I don't get that part.
Shit's been going on. It's posted up where girls done sent him like I give a fuck. What do I care? I left him alone. I got with a man that is known. He's more simple.
Mm.
And we good. I asked Umar, get these people out of my fucking space. He didn't want to get his people out of my space. He didn't want to leave my space.
Mm.
I done got screenshots of him trying to get on my fucking Facebook page. Or not my Facebook, my Instagram page. Why would you send me a friend request? He only had one follower. That was Jerk Villa. And you want me to be the second one? What part of I don't want to be publicly aligned with you don't you understand? I ain't got a hold of this nigga's phone. Let him tell it he never spent a night. But we know that's a lie. Because why? We have the proof. Lennon has it. He sent text about him spending a night.
Oh.
He just lies.
Oh yeah, I seen that in her
His nephew, excuse me.
Instagram.
You saw what in her Instagram?
I think let me pull up her Instagram. Let me see, can I pull that up and send that to you? Go ahead, keep moving.
Oh, okay, keep moving.
Just came out today and backed up everything that I've said. So now I got a witness and I've dropped all kinds of receipts. And he ain't did nothing but just sitting on there like a big ass hobo at FDMG looking busted and fucking disgusted because all of his shit is crumbling down.
Mm-hmm.
I begged this fucker to leave me alone. He wouldn't do it. He threatened my kids. I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm not gonna get off. I'm not gonna come off. Y'all better be ready to defend him at every damn turn because it's not looking good for Umar Johnson at all.
That I went down.
Lord Jesus. Oh, she got some pretty nails. She is gonna get it. Lenny, Umar idiot has Google me. We ain't going to connect. What? Why? Umar looks like married home. Let's see. Gotta find the video. Oh my God. She is telling. She said, listen.
This message is for Dr. Umar Johnson. This message is for Dr. Umar Johnson. Yeah, I had to say it thrice because you know that's what you do when you really want to get people attention. So now that I have your attention, let me just say this. You are a predator in the Black community. You are the biggest fake supporter of young Black men, Black women, and Black families. You have been falsifying this narrative. Let's start with the school for well over a decade. You have your mother allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically, because nobody want to get sued, living like a squatter. For you to put on this air like you support the Black community, you're down for the Black community. The only thing you have been doing is stealing.
Hey, Sharon said the one common denominator I see people as a rule do not know how to identify malignant narcissists. I was raised in a cult. I can spot one 5 minutes after meeting them. Run like hell. Well, we got one in this town right now. Laugh out loud, buying cleaning supplies that you like. That's what I would have thought, Cheryl. I don't know. Mama, scream it from the rooftop, won't they? God will, I will discover thy skirts. I think he's just like a ladies' man. So they were together and she allowed him to do what he did. Wouldn't that make her just as guilty? Hey, what is it with this color yellow? Hey, I love yellow. Everyone, ladies crashing out wearing yellow. It's crazy. They got yellow on. I love yellow. Giving him rent in your head. Get him off. Get a RPO document if he's stalking. Last sign. Oh my gosh. I want to hear her talk. Is this the daughter? Oh.
Be very quick. I'm gonna be quicker than the giant hamster. Stay away from this. You know, I get it. Y'all care about this man and y'all want to help him, but stay away.
She's Medea. Remember he always talking about Medea? Team Medea, let's get it. You're beautiful, by the way, and your voice is very sweet. I know, can tell I treated Umar very well, and he actually upset. He can't have the same access to you that he did before. So this is Medea.
Away from this.
How long they was together?
Stay away from this. He said, Ogun ready for war. The nigga, let's bang. Let's get it. Send me my motherfucking lawsuit. Send me my lawsuit. I want my lawsuit. If you sending this fool money, you a damn idiot. One thing about it, shrapnel don't care where the fuck it lands. Leave this man alone. Watch the fucking show. Don't get involved with this. Watch the show. That's my only advice I can give to y'all. Now, be smarter than him, because I warned him. Be smarter than him. I'll be Medea. Let him call the popo ho. Call the popo ho. I'm telling y'all, leave this alone. Stay the fuck away from it. Let it play out the way it need to play out. He a big boy.
He's a big
It's
boy.
pawn shops. It's all kinds of shit. He can get his own money.
That's true.
He got a little bit of cash in the house. I think I saw it in front. Umar, it's some cash in the house in front of the television, in front of your mama TV. It's a stack of ones. That should tie you up for a minute, nigga. Be very quick. I'm gonna be quicker than
That's hilarious. She knows.
Man, you ought to
She
say the
got them
one that was on
words for the
Facebook.
word.
No, the one on Facebook was almost as bad. They were showing them being intimate, not sexually intimate, but intimate. You know, like kissing and hugging, and he remember he was, and this chick had fake hair, fake nails, but he always was telling the young man, you want a woman that's natural hair, natural lashes, all this, without the lashes and all this stuff. Now that she brought it out, I got weave in my hair, my nails are done, these are fake lashes. She was showing all the things, and she showed the video of him saying that about the men that look for the right woman, but then showing her with all this on, and he's all bunned up with her. Then she had a picture of him being with the snow bunny, all buttoned up with a snow bunny, but he's telling y'all to not deal with a snow bunny. Okay, so she was giving all the tea.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, okay, Mr. Omar.
Oh. I can't pause this. Just say, who is this? I just want surviving Umar Johnson. Oh, what she said, women shares personal. Hold on. Why I can't get this to be right. Hang me on. Reset. Okay. How long is this? Oh, I can't. Hours. Dr. Umar, what you done? You got somebody got make a 5-hour video. You long. Is it her name on Facebook? Like, were you saying it was on Facebook?
No, this was another young lady. I said she took hers down because I was asking my cousin.
Oh, she took hers down. Okay.
She took hers down because I was looking at it through my cousin's Facebook page, and I was like, ooh, ooh. So I called her to see if she said, girl, she done took that down. Because they was getting ready to go through a lawsuit because he was trying to get her for discrimination, and she was getting him for discrimination. So she said she took her page down. So.
Oh, for real?
So I was like, okay, but I was trying to get the scoop for y'all. I was trying to get the scoop.
Okay. Oh, here's a picture. This is what is this? Is Leon Honor. Oh, I did see him. I didn't know that's what y'all was talking about. Is that Dr. Bussy? I'm Pastor Bussy, because I have been watching him. I didn't know he was Pastor Bussy. Oh,
I'm not sure.
It said oh, okay. Destroyed my private book collection. 5,000 type. Hold on. This man has nothing interesting, but still got people riled up. Still conversing with him. Well, what? What has he ever done to earn nobility for anyone? Well, that's true. This he got. Yeah, he's extensive. I can't watch him for 5 hours. I got things I got to do tonight. Let's see. So this is the Frederick Douglass High School where they tore it up. You think he did that? Allegedly. A woman share his personal. Oh, look at this. Oh, he even get his calculator out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Umar's is Thanos. Well. let's see if this is it. Is this her here? No. Trying to find the one with the girl comes on. I think that might be her. We can try. Let's see.
We just kept he just kept giving me a vibe about him, but he never took it to the extreme that it went
that's
to.
what they say.
He called me. He said, I think we were on the phone for some time. We were like into the second hour, and he was like, I need help.
It's actually Pastor Bussy. Bussy. I just sound crazy saying it.
With my mother. And I was like, oh,
No, that's
okay.
not. Oh.
And this is like,
hello, Vic's Auto Care. He said, no, that's not his real name. Well, what's his real name then? Do share.
unusual for him because he does not, everyone that is around Umar is kind of like Umar. They're very catty, they're very mean temperament. Like they have that mean temperament. So when he asked me that, I think that he thought I had.
Hold on. No. So what is the question is, what is it's Pastor Bussy's real name? Out of curiosity. Or is this the man, Leman Honor? Is that the one he's calling Pastor Bussy?
At an angle. I didn't have an angle. That's just, I've done that for my friends, not anything to this extreme, but I felt like he's an older woman.
Okay.
He's trying to do something good. I wasn't giving him any money. So I said, hey, it's a human being. Absolutely. I'll do that. It went from bad to sinister. He was very kind when I was coming out this time.
Okay.
Well, he was kind in bits and pieces, you just never know with him. He's like manic. He's up and down.
Ma'am, when you say when you came out that time, when you say come out, you mean you're going to Philadelphia?
Yeah. I kept going going back from where I am to Philly. I think this is probably like my 5th trip. So then I get there. I know everything. I get to the hotel, and he comes to the hotel and he takes care of.
Did he pay for the hotel?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He paid for the hotel. And then where I work is kind of why I don't have the camera on, because I work for the government. I had to take time out of my schedule, to go out there and help him. So I think this time, without looking at our back text, I think I was out there maybe 2 or 3 days, maybe.
Oh, okay.
And
Thank you,
I
Mama.
just was taking care of her. Like I had stuff I hadn't even been able to do for my own mother. And he was nasty. He was just the nastiest, vile, sinister person. He kept trying to reduce me in that space. It was like he needed me.
Mama, we still don't know. Well, allegedly, we don't know, right? We think that his card is frozen because of the 3 letters. We don't know what 3 letters. But he love bombing is strong with Umar. And listen, and I just had to write this down yesterday when we was live. What we gonna say? What we gonna say? Charismatic. Okay. So let me tell you the traits that are similar, and especially with the ones that are out here now. They are needy, no accountability, begging. They talk about people. They attach themselves to a cause. They're activists, and they like to be charming. That's how they get these people.
Yep, that part, and then some.
No. And some. I was just trying to, keep them like, what is the key factor in all these people with who and this? This is
And they like to play the blame game.
right. Okay, gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Blame game. I just think it's very interesting how I think about I think that and calls using the banks overseas oh, Vic said he think, oh, because if he was in Africa, he using his bank account, the overseas, and they probably like froze it because making sure that it's not a scamming going on. So
That's true.
action.
And a lot of times you have to let your bank know if you're going out of country. So for
Oh,
them
I
to
debunked
approve
that though. I have to debunk that theory because I still got my paper. He said the suspicious activities was between June 25th and July 5th. He left out of town July the 10th, and that's when the letter was sent also.
it. Okay.
So I don't, unless people be lying, they tell you what they want to know.
That part. And then some.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Hey, Vic, new to the group. Hello, how you doing?
Look, as they say,
Uh,
carry on, darling. Carry on.
yeah. Plus, he's commingling funds. That's effed up when you commingle fun. That make your nerves bad. I think he disputed the charges. Oh, you think he disputed the charge? He spent money in Africa, but
You
that
know, that
can't.
that
Mhm.
that can be that's another reason why if you dispute the funds, they do freeze your account to do an investigation to see if it was, fraudulently used.
Now, let me. I accidentally. Well, I made there was something on my purchase, and I don't remember what it was. So I said I don't remember this. So they immediately closed my card off,
Mm-hmm.
but my account is still open. I can still use it.
Well, mine, somebody had tried to put a charge on mine in California, and they called me up and went through it. It was 3 times they tried to do a California charge on my card, and they froze my account to keep from any transactions from happening until they could get that cleared up. So they can freeze it for that. But I
Mhm,
went in, we talked about it, corrected it, got a new card, you know,
mhm.
took the money out of that account, opened an old new account, and went on from there.
Hmm.
But it can do it both ways. But I'm with a credit union, so banks and credit
Yeah.
union operate differently. See, I'm with a federal government credit union. I'm not with the regular credit unions, state credit union, or a regular bank. So sometimes their
Oh,
processes are different.
okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the suspicion happened between June 25th and July 5th. So whatever happened, it was while he was here. And his like Regina said, his whole story is off. So I'm sure by the end of this week we're gonna get a whole new story since he's now newsworthy. Hey, can y'all get my likes up? What's your thoughts? AKA Pastor Bootsy is actually Leon Honor, allegedly. Interesting. You can't make this up. Cannot make this up. So if that was true, it would have been frozen. He would have gotten stuck there. Facts. Because how would he have gotten? Well, no, if he had just got a round trip ticket, I would assume that the ticket was already paid for. But it seemed like from the time June 25th to July 24th, he should have used his card.
He got over there in Africa, spent up all the money, then get back here
Mhm.
and act like the account was frozen because he ain't got no more money left. Got over there, act like
Oh.
a big baller. I mean, that's just allegedly. It sounds like he went over
Mm,
there, act like a big baller, and like he had
yeah.
money like that. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Then come back over here and holler, "Oh, they froze my account. I need money." Cause you don't went over there,
Mm,
spend up all your money. If he did, allegedly,
dang.
if he did go to Africa, and I've seen that happen. People go and spend all their money trying to act like they're big ballers, and
Mhm.
then when they come back, they broke, ain't got no money, and they trying to hustle people to give them money until they can get over. So nah, I see
Question:
that.
how often did he go to Africa? Because I know Africa costs to go there.
Oh yeah, it costs. I'm now how often that I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how often he goes. I do know he has some affiliation with Africa. How much,
Mm,
I don't know. But, it depends on, if he decided it was supposed to be some kind of program or something that was going on over there. He's supposed to have been going over there for, quote unquote, allegedly. So if he did go,
allegedly.
that money was spent over there in Africa. Remember that mayor that was in Georgia?
Yeah, yeah.
He went over there and spent all that money and then came back and tried to get more money. And they was like, wait a minute, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. But he made the mistake of showing his on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Him over there spending money, throwing money out to women and spending.
Mm, yes. And yes, yes. And the New Orleans mayor, didn't she used to go there also a lot?
Yeah, she did too. She got caught up in all that. Make it rain. And look, we had Tiffany. She went to Vegas and make it rain, make it rain, make it rain.
Mhm.
So you get over there
Yeah,
and then come back and say, "Oh, I ain't got no money." Let me go ahead and tell everybody my account was frozen. I need some
yeah.
money to get back. Look, get back on my feet. Because I'm really broke because I went over there making it rain.
That's crazy because you done took you a trip and now you want somebody to pay your way. Like, you shoulda put that money to the side. You know what I'm saying? You on a vacation. You supposed to have money to pay your bills when you get back.
But see, you got to understand. Like I tell some of these people, we think that way because our era, we went through that. We know how to nickel and dime, quarter and pennies and everything else. Nowadays, these younger this generation, they just go out here and buy and do, and you sit back like, are you serious?
Ooh. Oh, Creole said that, the NOLA mayor paid back the money
Yeah, look,
that she
Jermaine said that's true. Credit unions will freeze your account if activity is looking funny. Yep, I get alerts all the
mhm.
time, and they'll tell me get them a call right away, and they'll freeze my account. Won't let me do not one transaction till I say approve or disapprove before they let me start back doing anything on my account.
Yes, and I agree with mama. Why didn't he call while he was there? Did somebody they don't open their mail. Nobody's supposed to open their mail. Right, mama. And how did he eat? That's what I'm saying. Did he not pay anything while he was there and they took care of him? So he never had to pull that credit card out? I don't know. Creel said after making a police report, calling a funeral home, the woman was arrested.
Who was that?
Who was that? Creel guy. Did I miss something? Let me make
I,
sure
I
I didn't
think I
miss.
missed something. Check that out.
Hold on. Okay, mine was 6,000 fraudulent charge. I remember she said that.
Oh
Someone made a
yeah.
6,000 fraudulent charge for a funeral. Okay, okay. Yeah, I remember that. She told us that story.
Uh-huh.
After making the police report, calling a funeral home, the woman was arrested. Okay. He probably owes the plug. That was his friend calling. Didn't he sound like the dealer pressed him? He did the video for surety. Yeah, he did sound like he was being kidnapped on that video. Oh, she said she got her money back within 24
I
hours.
did too. I got mine back too. But it's just like I said, banks, credit union. I think banks is like 3 days or something like that. Depends on the banks, depends on their process in
Hmm.
regards to that. Credit unions are different. Credit unions operate totally different. I don't mess with no banks. They close your account out before you even know if you're not doing anything with your account for a month or so because you're sick or you're in the hospital or you ain't got, they'll close your account out.
I know if a year, if you haven't done with anything in your account, they will send you a letter and close it. And then it has so many months or a year. I'm not sure
Hmm.
how many, and it goes to the state.
Now my credit union, all I had to do was open mine with $5. I opened my credit union account with $5, and my credit, long as that $5 it's in my savings, so it's there for till I close my eyes and go, and the Lord called me home. So my account never closed.
Mm.
You can have a negative account, haven't used your banking account in a year, and come right back. All you have to do is pay off the negative amount, and they'll go
Mhm.
ahead and reactivate you as an active person, in good standards, and give you everything you need back. You still have your saving account because that's still always open. You can use your saving account to put money in it, like a banking, like you got a job and you want direct deposit, then put it in your savings.
Mm.
But you don't get a card to use you only have a card to go to an ATM to get money out and stuff like that, but you can't use it to do any purchases or anything like that. But
Okay.
once you
I just
get
want
back
to
in good
say,
standards, you can have everything reinstall, reestablished, and you move on.
hey, we got 37 people in the room. Can I at least now 34? Can I please get my likes up? It ain't that many, so it ain't hard to do. It's free. Okay, I'm listening.
So you got me
Vix,
eating popcorn now.
I know. I'm like, that's what they doing, eating popcorn, watching us. Don't want to hit that like button. The shade is real. Hey, Vic says, how did he get a new PayPal? If he only had two accounts, isn't PayPal linked to your main account? PayPal is linked to whatever card you put on there, on that file, and whatever debit card you put on there. That's from my for me that I know of. I don't know what he got going on unless it's his business. What's up? We got Cheryl up late. Um, Cher said a lot of black folks seem to be going to Ghana recently for vacation. Yeah. He only had two accounts. He said he only moved money when needed. He had to eat. He had to eat. I get a text from my bank if any charge is over 100. I get a text also for a certain amount. Cher, I'm a baby boomer. I wouldn't even buy a bottle of water. I nickel and dime myself. I know that's right. Mama, bitch better have my money. I'll never forget that one. Mama, no activity can close an account. But how long does it take for them to close it? Ew, Jermaine. Me too. The credit union is better. He's right. That's she. She's talking about, don't know you, she. Uh uh 562 Roxy's a lady. She's right. $5, but banks, you have to keep $50. That is true too. I dealt with some bankers for over 40 years. Oh, okay, Creel, me too, 42. Got all the bankers in the house. Y'all hit the thank you, Mama. Mama just came in the building and she got to tell y'all to hit the like button. We don't ask for much around here. Y'all hit that. Y'all hit her like. She reads every comment where what they do that at? Tell them. Hey, Miss Regina, every time you say that, they drop off and then come back. Just hit the button and just stay around. I agree with you, Miss Regina. I hit, she said, I hit the like. You gotta say it 3 times. I hit the like. I was thumping Umar 2 miles long forehead. Oh, is his forehead that big? I didn't even notice that. Ooh, y'all know y'all could be rough. Umar, Dr. Umar. I could never deal with him.
Look, I saw one video. He looked
And
like he
then
was hurt. Looked like he was sick or something. He was looking pitiful.
Really? Oh, I don't know. I just get, I can't take somebody who's trying to tell people what kind of people should date. And we in 2025. We can't live by the same rules we lived in 1950. You know what I'm saying? Uh, listen, you like who you
Right.
like.
Everybody have their own preference of who they want to date.
Hmm.
I don't look, I'm sorry, and I don't mean no harm, but I'm a red bone, so I don't like no red bone. I don't want no red bone man. I don't want no fat man. I don't, you have your preference of what man you want. And
Yeah, I agree.
so how you gonna sit back and tell me who I can date when I have my preference of who I want to date? So I agree with
True.
you there.
True. Now, how he gonna cash his mama's check? Now that's another. He ain't put no money in his mama's bank account.
And do his mama have her own banking account?
I
Or
would
have
think
you
she would
got that
have.
one closed? Look, or have you got that closed too?
Yeah, that's a good one. He ain't talking about that. Creel said, when I worked, I used a credit union because it was in same building. Love the Christmas club they offered. Yeah.
Yes, girl. I love that Christmas girl. Yes, the Christmas club. I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time.
Oh, Miss Regina said, them rules got us to where we are now, a whole hot mess of a society. We fighting with each other just to trying to get ourselves right.
House. He is not somebody that gives you full disclosure. So you're always feeling like you're on a fool's errand. You never get everything up front. Like, give me all the information up front. I can man myself. He's the type of person that feels like he needs to man you every part of the way. So when I got there, the home is not set up to care for her. The home is set up like he wants it. And it is exactly the way you described it, and only worse. I could not put anybody out. I couldn't put a dog in that.
Mm.
Can you describe the home?
I'm sorry.
Can you describe the home?
Yeah,
Like
it's a very
yeah.
narrow. When you walk in, it's a very narrow town home. It's narrow on one side and has like a wider staircase going up the side. They're all connected, like what you said. They're rows. He let me know that when I came, I needed to be very quiet. He doesn't want the neighbors to know you're coming or going. He doesn't want anybody to know who he is or that he's living there, but he has his name bright as day on the Wi-Fi, which is like, that's like what I'm saying. He doesn't, his shit doesn't fire in a row. He doesn't.
Okay. When you say Wi-Fi, you're saying like if you're in the home and you want to access Wi-Fi, he has it listed under his name. It'll say Umar Johnson, whatever.
Well, it'll say one of his names he used. Like there wouldn't be any reason why anybody would use that name unless they were them. You know, like in Philadelphia. Like if you're walking, and this is a walking area in Philly, like if you're walking up the street to go to like one of their shops or something, you'll be like, oh my God, I just synced up with, this person. Like if you don't want anybody to know there, then change your damn Wi-Fi.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
That sounds like Umar.
Yeah, and everything is like that. Can you imagine him trying to set up your travel arrangements? I can tell you so much stuff, but let me keep on with.
Mom said the one said he has power of attorney over her. He's the proxy.
Okay, she don't have no money. No, she has no money.
No. I wouldn't say that. Like, I have power of attorney of health for my mother, and that wasn't the case. It was just to make decisions. And then there was
Depends
another.
on it. You can have a joint. You can have two of them. You can be in charge of the medical only, or you could be in charge of the finances and medical together.
Right, but
I have both with my brother.
but
I have to.
they're separate. Well, we had the way hers was set up. It was separate paperwork for it. Like you had one, it wasn't all in one paperwork. The power of attorney was not in the same as the power of health or power of finance, whatever it's called. But everybody's different states, so I'm just saying.
Right.
Here I literally live.
I said,
Oh.
here in DC and Virginia and Maryland, you can have both. You can have it's called a dual power of attorney, and then you can have the medical power of attorney or the financial power of attorney. I had the dual with my brother because he could not at that time, because of his stroke, he couldn't do either.
Oh yeah, I must have had an attorney to draw that up.
Oh yeah,
Did you have to go to court for it?
No, I had an attorney power. All you had to do is get it notarized. But I had an attorney that got it drawn up for me. I had a good attorney, honey. He's still a good attorney.
Oh, okay. She laughed. She said, Foxy, I literally live in the district called Redbone District here in Georgia. Mama, you see he threw everything in the gym? I could see things. Or for real, I didn't even see it. Not his shift doesn't fire in a row. Yeah.
Exactly.
What she mean by that?
Um, sexual.
Oh, ooh, ouch. Okay, I didn't want to assume. Share, this woman has zero on her radar. Okay. A scholar, he should be able to dip into some funds only educators have. So I wonder if he has those degrees. I did see something. I googled it. He had got, I think it was 2019. Don't quote me, but the board of psychology. I think we talked about it last night. They brought him up on
Mm-hmm.
charges, and he said no, he's not practicing.
Not exactly.
Vic says, well, his mama check probably not going to hit until the first. Oh, that's why he said, let's see what happens next month. Because the mama check
Exactly.
on here
Now
hit.
you see why I said, "Mama." He been getting mommy's check.
Mm. He get his mama check. Listen, one thing I hope he does not do, because Social Security, well, if they find out, they gonna make you pay that money back if they find you do any wrongdoing with that Social Security check.
Oh, they go no. Now that's federal. Now he done went from local to federal when you start messing with them Social Security checks.
Mm. Okay.
That's federal fraud.
Oof. Social Security moves slow, but they will ask for that money back. Let me tell you, they'll move fast on some things. Dr. Miller said you can pull up a template online for both medical and health POA. No attorney needed. But you're supposed to be in a stable mind or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Hey, mama, that's true. Plus, he didn't want people to ask for a refund. How can he ask for
Exactly.
a refund if he ain't got no money? He ain't got the money. Oh, because he broke, so you can't ask for the money back.
Exactly. Part. Bing, ding, 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 ding.
He's smart. I mean, oh, so if he went, well, I don't think he went to school for psychology. He went to school for something else, but he had to take a psychology class. So, because someone tells me he knows how to manipulate people. You know what I'm saying? So he had to learn a class or something.
He probably
Well,
has
I'm
a
gonna look
class and
again.
never finished, never got his degree.
Uh,
That's why they came at him because they were going to get him if he was out here practicing. He never
mm,
got, and he's not board certified.
that's effed up. But he's still parading around like he is.
Exactly. They're
I'm
just
just saying.
like I was telling everybody about Clark. There's a difference between an attorney and a lawyer.
Hmm. Sheer said, I see a lot of churchy people online who calls themselves doctors. I guess they are doctors of religion. Don't get me
Yes, they
lying.
are. And some of them, look, some of them go to school online and get that doctorate degree. They don't even go to a
Hmm.
university, go get one of those accredited online um, um, spiritual 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 schools, and then they use that to go ahead and get their doctorate
Okay,
degree.
psychologist. Oh, okay, so he is a psychologist. Mama said the money they sent before the first, he doesn't want them asking for it back. Oh, through paper. I want. Oh, he is a psychologist. Okay, so he is a psychologist. Hmm. So why don't he? If he a psychologist, like I don't get like what is he doing with it? You know what I'm saying? Like what is he doing with it though? I'm confused. Oh, he has okay, thank you. His PhD. Okay, he a psychologist. Okay, thank you. So that makes him a doctor. Thank you for clearing that up because I was trying to figure out how is he a doctor? Thank you, Dr. Marilyn. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, please ask the church people why they went to church. Did they forget the sick are there?
Well,
Mm,
me being a church person, Some of them do, honey. I'm sorry. Some of them do. Continue on.
Oh, okay.
Just yeah, when you come into the home, it's in a disarray. It's just like why is this in the front room? Why is this not here? There's a plethora of things. Like he doesn't have one sink stopper. He has 20 of them. Like why do you need? You only have one single sink. Why do you have 20 sink stoppers? So I'm a minimalist like you, Lennon. So I did a test box, and I put the sink stoppers except for 4. Because I felt like I was going to minimize them down. I asked him 3 times, was he okay with me doing this? And he's like, yeah, whatever you need. Everything's cool when he needs something. So I put the remaining ones in a box. And then when he came back in, I think he went off to, this must have been the trip to Michigan. When he came back in the house, he was just on 10. And I was fighting you. And I was like, no, it's not drugs. It's not drugs. Linda doesn't know. But he is on something. He's on something hard. Because he was like on 10 and we were in front of his mom and he was like, go sit down. I'm not going to talk to you. And I just went over there and sat down, which is not necessarily my personality, but you got to understand I'm in a state I don't know anything about. I don't know anybody there. I had trust in this person. Was going to be, level-headed. He's not level-headed. And it's just, I just did what he said. So going back to it, like the floors are really bad. You need to power wash them. I said, you need to power wash the floors. We need to, wash down the walls. I've come from a clean home. I keep home. So we got to wash down the walls. You can get a portable washer and dryer to put in the upstairs bathroom where I thought that tie-dye thing is. I think that that's the upstairs bathroom because when you go up the steps, he has a shrine room there. And it says ancestral spirits, and it's a door. And I opened it, but I went around. If you go around that corner and you go to the bathroom is kind of like a stand-in bathroom. Yeah. And there's 6 chairs there. And then I think that tie-dye thing is over the shower rail. And then if you keep going straight, that's his room. His mother sleeps downstairs. So there is like one of those things that carry elderly up the stairs.
Jeez. This story just get worse and worse and worse. I said this last night. He looks like he's on that stuff. Where he gonna get the stuff from? Hey, Saint, how you doing? Saint and Sinner is in the house. How you doing? We were just looking up. Saint said, "Hey, Miss Foxy."
Hi,
It takes
Saint.
She said it takes 7 to 8 years to get a doctorate. I really can't see Umar going to college for 8 years. Well, Dr. Marilyn, she met him and she know him.
Well, that ain't what that document said yesterday.
Oh, I don't know. She said, "Oh, not Umar Johnson." Oh my God. I see. Listen. Yeah, I can't. I got to go. I was on we were talking about this man for 5, well, what was on 5 hours. We got to make this a part 3 and continue this one.
Yeah, he's an interesting suspect.
Suspect, that's to say the least. I want him to say something.
He did say something. He told you were broke.
But I need for him to know how broke is broke. Like, she said, I've been watching Alina Honor's video now for days. Oh, you have? Okay. He doesn't have the spirit of completion. Damn. Sure, yeah, you can get a doctorate in theology for a little bit of money. And some people have a, how you say it, metaphysical degree, which is crap. But what? No. Okay, hold on. Now I need to figure out. Hold on. You can go ahead and talk. I'm sorry, Miss Roxy.
No, I'm
Dr.
curious
Marilyn threw
about it.
something at me.
Yeah, look, I gotta Google that. That's why I won't say it because I'm like, what? What kind of degree?
Okay, metaphysical. Metaphysical is a related to the branch of philosophy that explores the fundamental mental nature and of reality, including the concept of like being, existence, time, and space. Relating
Okay,
to
now I see what you
metaphysics,
said was crap.
uh, characteristic of metaphysic poet. Is it worth getting? I'm like, oh, poetry. For uh, ain't that crazy? Man, psychology. Hold on.
Before I go to Dr. Umar.
Heck yeah. I'm like, you learned something new. Oh, so you really just learning the concept. You're not learning the theories. Are you learning theories? Metaphysical psychology investigates how our inter um, interpretation of reality, including concepts like time, space, and causality, influence our physiological process. What the world? You can get a
So that
degree in
answered
that?
it. Look, so that's why he got a degree in. Okay, I got you, Dr. Maryland. All right, cool.
Ah, I see Miss Cleo.
That part.
Oh, they said length of program for a master's degree is 4.4.5 to 5.5 years for this. Oh, this is like a mind body medicine empowerment. Oh, yeah, I would want to do that. I'm not going to spend all that time. That's
Dr.
crazy.
Maryland, I want to ask you a question, and if you could send me an answer to this. I have heard that those that deal with psychology and psychiatry, sometimes they have to get uh, um, counseling too. Is that true?
Oh, she said, I have a PhD from an accredited university and earned every bit of it. I know that's right, sister girl. Uh, y'all better catch up. We right. We slow on the go on this one. Just wait for her to answer your question. Oh, they got a University of Meta Physics.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, where is this? $50,000. $50 a month. Hold on. Let's go to. Oh, oh. I'll enroll in 2 easy steps. $190 down with a monthly tuition of $25 for a total tuition of $1,690. I'm just saying. Yeah, it is a degree.
Okay. Is it a credible degree?
I don't think it's credited. I don't know. I don't. It's accessible. I don't. Let me not say that. I don't know. Is it accredited? Oh, let's say that.
Cause that's why I said that document that they said about him. And he said, "I don't practice. I am."
No, it's not.
He said, "I have a degree." Okay, see.
No, metaphysical psychology degrees are generally not accredited by mainstream federally recognized accrediting agency in the United States. Okay, okay, that's right. Tell Dr. Marilyn kudos. She don't play. Roxy, no, Dr. Umar, PhD, is in psychology. Oh, he had a degree in
Oh, okay.
psychology. Okay,
Oh, it's in psychology. Okay, not in the
okay,
other one. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
But
Be
Dr.
be
Maryland,
listening.
one more question. Can you answer? Do you have to, if you, I think you said you deal with psychology
Mhm.
too. Do you have to get counseling sometime because of what goes on with you dealing with people that need that? That's assistance.
Mama said, kudos to Dr. Marilyn for her hard work, and she works with veterans.
Wow.
Wow, I done heard it all today. Oh, she just said something. She said mental health professionals aren't required to have therapy, but it's recommended. I have been to therapy before and it's useful. Okay.
Okay, I just want to know because I had heard that, and I just want to hear from somebody that's credible. You know that,
Mhm.
and everybody really needs therapy to a certain degree.
Fact.
You sit back and you go through life and you don't realize until later on that you need a little help, and with therapy. I know I went
Mm.
through it because, and this is recently I'm going through it. I'm going through sessions now, even now, because I went through so many years that didn't know how to say no.
Mm.
And I thought I did, but I really realized I don't know how to say no. I always say, okay, I do it. All right, I got it. Okay, I do it. And I always thought if I say no, the person won't like me or I deal with the consequences. And I didn't know I was actually doing it till one day somebody brought it to my attention. They said, you don't know how to say no, do you? And I sat home one day and thought about it, and I don't.
Mm. Well, well, on that note, Foxy to Roxy, I'm going to let you have the last word. We have to do a part 3 tomorrow. I said sorry all the time. I do too, but I mean, even though I'm saying no apology. Uh, yeah, we're gonna do part 3. Hopefully, we'll have to finish this video.
Yeah,
Uh,
and if I find anything new than what we already don't have, I send it to your email.
okay. Tomorrow's Monday, and there's a Harvey meeting. I'm gonna try and go to.
I'm glad you had it later on this afternoon. Because earlier today I was busy. I was at 2 church services.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
look, I
Yeah.
needed to unwind from the second one. It was a doozy.
Mm.
We went to a
Mm-mm.
visiting church. We visited a church. My pastor told us he'd never do that again. He'd never take us to a church like that again.
Mm. In DC.
No, this one was in Maryland, but
Oh, Maryland.
it was one of those little storefront churches, and he was trying
Mm.
to, support the pastor. And we got there. We didn't even get a chance to sing. We didn't get a chance to do a prayer. We didn't get a chance to do nothing. When we walked in, we sat down. They introduced my pastor, introduced the church, welcomed us, and that was it. They shouted and screamed and ran all over the church for at least almost an hour. By the time my pastor
Mm.
got up to preach, he only preached for 10 minutes and sat down, and we was out of there.
Mm. Mama said, it's nice to be here. I lost my mom. She passed at 53 from alcohol, and my sister, her at 46. I asked God help me stay for my own. All praises. He kept me. I'm 560. I'm sure she meant 5'6". 56 years old. He let me outlive them both, and I'm healthy. To God be the glory.
Amen. Look, I'm 63,
Amen.
be 64 next month,
Wow. To God be the glory. When your birthday?
August the 24th.
Oh, you're a Virgo.
Yes, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, okay.
Now, let me get this straight now.
Ah,
There's 2 different types of Virgos. You got the August Virgos and you got the September Virgos. August
mhm.
Virgos, we are more compassionate, we're more understanding, we're more nurturing. The September Virgo, they cutthroat.
Oh, I'm sure they said thank you for saying that about them.
I mean, look, the truth is the truth. I got a cousin and a sister and a girlfriend. All of them are September Virgos, and they know I tell them all the time, y'all cutthroat. They say, yeah, we are. They admit it.
Oh, oh, Creole said my adult kids ask all the time if I know any other words other than no. Oh, yeah, I
See,
ain't heard from Dr. Marilyn in a long
hers is
time.
a no, and mine's is a yes. That's my problem.
Dr. Marilyn, yes, I love having a therapist. Only problem is I have to remember I'm the client and not the therapist. I can see that. Laugh out loud. I still call mine every now and then to check in. Please
No, that's
do
my
keep checking in.
that sounds like my aunt. My aunt, she's a RN. So every time she was going into the hospital, she was telling them, and they was like, Miss Collins, Miss Collins, we're the nurse for you tonight. You know, you're not on duty.
No. Prima donna showed out for company. I'm laughing out loud. Yes. Okay. Our mama said Libra gang October 14th.
All
And
right,
Dr.
Libra.
Marilyn's.
You got to keep
Oh,
them. Look, you got
Lord.
to keep them balanced. Them Libras. You got to keep them Libra balanced.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, girl. Dr. Marilyn said, Amen, mama. Got the shout out. Okay. Saint said, I a September Virgo, FYI.
I know, Saint. You a September Virgo. I'm the August Virgo, and you know good and well I'm telling the truth.
Creole says her birthday is October 14th. And Libra gang, oh Lord, no, September 25th. Libras are nice people. They lay back, but they can be a little, I don't know. I
See,
married a
Saint,
Leo, but it was a man.
see, look, see, Saint
Yes,
Center
we
said it.
are. Okay, okay. Mama, I think that's what helped me being a Libra. I'm sort of male minded. It's weird. Okay, I can see that. Prima Donna, no, has always been easy for me. Mama, I'm big. I'm more logistic than emotional. Logic than she's more logic than emotional. Creole, they call and want us to have grandkids visit for 2 weeks. And guess what she said? No.
Don't feel bad,
What the
Creole.
world?
I say the same thing. No.
Oh, well, yeah, rough. Oh, we nice nasty. I can see that. Okay, I take that one. Don't judge us by the Libra men.
Oh, no, the
Okay.
Libra men and Libra women are totally night and day. They are night and day. The Virgo
Night
men
and
are night and day too. The August Virgo men are night and day. The August Virgo
Aquarius.
men are lazy. Oh my God, they're lazy. They have no with them.
Okay. Okay. I can't argue with y'all with that one. Aquarius, Dr. Marilyn is Aquarius. I love Aquarius. My son's Aquarius. I love them. I'm a Libra married to a Cancer. And she's a Libra married to a Cancer. And I'm a Leo married to a Taurus. In the house. Y'all are so hilarious. Hey,
I was a Virgo married to an Aries.
Aries and Taurus trips me out. No
Yes.
shade to y'all. Different breeds. Listen,
Aries are
Foxy.
arrogant.
Luckily you messed up on that. Luckily it blanked out. We couldn't hear that last part.
Aries are arrogant.
Oh, she said arrogant. Okay, girl. Hey, Foxy to Roxy. It's been so great to have you come up. It's been a while. I got to go because I got things to do tonight in the morning.
Yes, look, you're a
Uh,
busy, busy lady. I know that. I gotta go
I
too.
be
Because
trying.
I gotta get back on my game. And look, I'm talking about procrastinating. I'm procrastinating.
As you should.
I was doing things with Minion with Opinion, and we was doing,
Mhm.
some different projects, and I neglected my channel. So I told Minion with Opinion, I said I've been neglecting my channel to do the project with you. So I said I gotta get
Mhm.
back to my channel now and get my channel back up. So,
Mhm.
sharing it is
Mhm.
one thing, but actually doing my own content, I got to get back to doing my own content. So we're taking a break from our project for right now. So
Okay.
stay tuned. Keep your notifications alive. I will be back on my own channel.
Definitely. That's Foxy to Roxy. Please join. Oh, that's Foxy to Roxy. Her channel is Foxy Angels. Did I get it right?
Yeah, Foxy Angel Zone. But a lot of time when people try to use Foxy Angel Zone, it won't come up or it come up. So you can use Foxy
Oh,
2, Roxy 3, and it'll bring up my channel.
oh, Foxy. Oh, so use her name, Foxy to Roxy, and drop the 3.
No, put the 3. Foxy 2,
Okay.
Roxy 3, and then bring up my channel. I've tried it with the Angels on, even on my TV, and it won't come up. But
Mhm.
when I use the Foxy 2, Roxy 3, my channel will come up.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you because, hey, Mama is in the house. She is new. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and please go to Foxy 2, Roxy 3, and definitely because she talks about a lot of different things and on her channel. She's really helping people and just having good adult conversations. So please reach out and join her channel.
Yeah, because
Uh,
I'm about people, and I want to help people and do as much as I can to help people and bring the light to things that might can help us. Believe it or not, and I'm get off here real quick. Because of what happened with
what's up,
Tiffany,
Jarver?
because of what
Javar.
happened with Tiffany and what she went through with Dalton and Thornton Township, it got me involved in my own community in regards to my housing situation in my community, in my ward. So sometimes certain things like this, we look at the bad part of it, but sometimes you get some ideas out of it for to help you with your own problems in your own community in your own lives. So that's why I try to do.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Javar Ellis just walked in the door. I'm sorry, Javar. We on our way out of here. And again, thank you, Dr. Marilyn. As always, I haven't seen you in a while, my friend.
I
And
know,
what? And
Jabbar, you was over there in Flint. That's why you weren't on here with us. You was over there in Flint. I'm snitching. I'm snitching, Jabbar. No, I love you, Jabbar.
Oh yeah, you mean Javar in person? He really a nice guy, and the boy can dance. I mean, the man can dance. I'm sorry.
Oh, he can?
Um, he can dance. He real smooth on his feet. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Go
I
ahead,
saw. I'm telling. He
Jabbar.
wore me out. Wait, can you type something in the chat I can click on? Uh, you want to put your channel in the chat because I'm trying to find it.
Okay, hold on. Let me go do it
Uh,
real quick.
okay, because Mama says she got to go fan you, and you need to go on your channel at least once a week just to stay relevant. I love you too, Foxy too, Roxy, and you too, D Love. Love you back, right back at you, sir. Here's a tall drink of water, y'all. Tall drink of water. Uh, yes. What's she gonna put her channel in the chat? Saint Senator is in the house.
Bear with me one moment. Trying to
Oh,
get it,
take your time.
pull it up so I can go ahead and
Yeah, I try. Every time I try to, I did save it on my but it's not easy to find your channel. Yeah, you at least got to go live at least twice a week or record it so you don't, so you can at least stay uh busy. Take you off whatever you're doing. Okay. Oh, Foxy Angel on. That's what I used to look up. Oh no. No, 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 no. Hold on, we gotta get
I put it in the
information
chat.
out. You did? Okay, thank you. Listen, let me put it out here. I really tried, but cartoon comes up. That's Foxy Angel Zone. Click on it and you should be able to get it. If she comments, we can click on her. Also, they said they want you to comment. How do you do that? She just did, so you should be able to click on it. Let's see, can I do it? Let me try. Mm, well, I don't see it. Saint, 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 saint. Uh,
They say if you click on the name, it'll come up. Go to channel. If you go to channel, it'll pull it up.
okay.
Either the name or the picture, one of the two, and it'll show over on the side. Go to channel or whatever you want to do, and then it'll come up.
What I can do is she can't post the link not as a oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, thank you. At Foxy Zone. That's what I be messing up. It's at Foxy Zone. I think hold on. Un momento, por favor. I get it right for you because I don't want you to miss out on Foxy's 2 Roxy. Cause she said she gonna be A regular fixture again. So y'all better watch out now for her. Oh, she's right. That's all you had to do is right there. Okay, hold on. I got it right here, Fox. It didn't work. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. So it's Foxy to Roxy, but Foxy Angel Zone. If you type in Foxy Angel Zone, let me show y'all. Foxy Angel Zone. Ah, yes, ma'am. That's how you get it. Oh, she say, I love Black Peter. Who is Black Peter? Oh, wait a minute. Why did I read that? Okay. Let's see if this worked, y'all. Okay. Bam. Yep, I did it. Is that you, girl? Is that
Yeah,
your
that's me.
channel? Okay. Here it is. Okay. D-Lug got 63 tonight. Yay! That's what's
Yay!
up, share. Oh, let me count. Okay. So, with that being said, well, again, I thank each and every one of the. Oh, what she said, tall men are excellent, especially for us 5'4" ladies. Always the short ladies be wanting the tall men, and the tall women got to get the short men. We don't like that, but we'll take what we can get today. Uh,
That's
so
true.
I'm going, yeah.
But I like the tall
Mm.
man because I like to wear stilettos heels. So I like to wear my 4-inch heels. So I got to have a tall man because I tower over.
Okay, so they just subscribed to your channel. So now
Thank
you
you
got to
so
get
much.
to it.
Yes, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna start trying to do at least the live per day, and I try to do it in the afternoon because I know a lot of people work during the day, are busy during the day with children and everything. So I try to come on like 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then
Mhm.
sometimes I come on at 9 because your time is an hour behind me. So I know a lot of them are from that area that be on my channel. So I try to do it around 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time. So they give you
Yeah.
time to unwind and I won't be on so late.
Right. That's the and you might wanna try it during the day sometimes also. It's a slew of people who are at work listening.
Okay, I might do that too.
Yeah, you know. Yes. Well, okay, so how does people just come to post ridiculous mess? I have no clue, child. I have no clue. Okay, I'll check out a free video. Yes. Listen again. Thank you, Foxy to Roxy.
No
I
problem.
needed
Thank you for allowing me to be on here. It's always an honor to be on here with the queen.
Hey, it's an honor to have the queen with us. I don't know we be saying queen when we got with the princess all jacked up over there.
Look, the prince is all jacked up. And then, okay, maybe I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna leave him alone. The prince is jacked up. That's all I can say.
Okay, okay. And good night to you, Dr. Marilyn, and
Thank
to
you,
each
Dr.
and
Marilyn.
every one of you all who hung in here with us. And today was a good day
It
as
was.
tonight. And I wish you all a good evening. And take care and enjoy yourself. And don't forget, we got to go watch Foxy tomorrow.
Yes,
We
I'm
got to
gonna
hold
come
her
on tomorrow.
accountable now.
So hit the alerts so you know. But
That
like I
is
said, I
true.
try to come on. I'm gonna try to come on at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna have something interesting tomorrow at 9 my time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Shira said, "Spit out my coffee." You read it and then said it. She said, then said I read it. Sound like what this person wrote, and I was like, why'd I even read that? All right. Well, yeah, and say good night to the trolls in the chat and in the bushes. Good
Good
night.
night.